Welcome back. A little snap back to reality for United. Let's get right into it. After 3 wonderful wins in a row, we finally snapped back to reality a little bit. Draw against Nottingham Forest, which, a couple of weeks ago, you definitely are expecting a win, But this Nottingham Forest team has kind of taken a good 180 under Sean Dyche, You know what you get from them, but also they were able to figure it out. And, I think we did well for the first half at least, Like the first half, I thought it was another controlled game that, they had a couple opportunities, but so did we. It was a pretty back and forth game, but I felt like we were in the driver's seat. We were more comfortable in that first half. And then, Casemiro gets the goal off of a huge deflection, but, it still goes in. I mean, it's what we needed at that moment to break through, and then you think, okay, let's build on this. If we can get the second one, then it's over, because we know this Nottingham Forest team has not been good this year. Mm-hmm. If you put them under that immense pressure, they'll probably break. You get to 2-0, and you're pretty good in that scenario, but for about 5 minutes, we just lost concentration.
You gotta get that goal. I mean, the second goal is so crucial. Nottingham Forest, like Trevin said, have been fairly disappointing this season overall. I mean, especially compared to last season. Expectation was a lot higher than where they're at right now. I think they were, before the United game, I'm pretty sure they were in the bottom 3, if not right there, right there next to it.
Relegation battle.
So, hasn't been a good season for them. For United, it's kind of the game you want. You're on a 3-win game streak. You come up against a Nottingham Forest side who is a bit vulnerable.
Yeah.
You would expect the 3 points given the current form of each team, I think.
Right, especially you look at the table going into it. I mean, it was probably, 15 minutes there where United were sitting at second in the table, in the live table, and that was just a crazy feeling there for a second. And it was like, all right, can we do this? Can we actually figure it out? And then Forest scored 2 in 3 minutes, but what feels like 10 seconds, like, of actual in-game time. Mm-hmm. And it was just so quick, man. Like, we just shut our brains off for 3 minutes total, and it was just a compilation of errors from everybody, from a lot of people. And Dalot, I mean, I've gotten on him a lot this year. He's just been so poor this year. I don't know why he's continued to start. Dorgu looks so much better when he comes on. After those 2 goals went in, I was, again, like the Brighton game, I was worried, like, oh my gosh, here we go again, starting from square one. We just, we shit the bed. But then they responded, and they kept creating chances and did exactly what they needed to. And then that guy, Amad Diallo, wonderful goal. Wonderful goal.
Young gangster, young Diallo. I've said it before, I wish he played on literally any other team, to be honest with you. I like Diallo a lot. He shows up. He's a good player for United. He deserves to be in the squad, not only in the squad, in the starting 11, pretty much every week, in my opinion. Got his goal. You get a point, you got to take what you can. You go from a losing position, down 2-1, tie it up. As long as, you're getting points, you kind of have to look at it that way with, you got points.
Right. Especially when you think about, like, Forest, that's a top 10 squad. Like, that squad is way over, or is way underperforming for what they are. Like, and a lot of those players, like, obviously, every time a team plays against United, it's one of their biggest games of the year, no matter who it is. And teams just, they know that when they play against United, if they show up and they really put the pressure on us, they can get after us. Mm-hmm. And that's what they did for 3 minutes. But then, thankfully, they figured it out, and we draw. But it's hard not to want more from that, honestly. And that's a good renewed feeling for me, honestly.
Sunday, Manchester City, a big 3-1 win over Bournemouth, takes us to second the table, just behind Arsenal.
Still within reaching distance.
Bournemouth, a team who was in second, I believe. Really good team, good manager, good players. Shout out Tyler Adams. Yeah. Got his first goal in Premier League, First goal for him.
I mean, honestly, if you're a fan of the United States men's national team, and then a player is playing against your team, this is the best case scenario for you as that fan. So the best case scenario for Tanner really is City win 3-1 pretty comfortably, and Tyler Adams gets his first Premier League goal. I mean,
it's a pretty impressive little story there for you. You know, from a City perspective, though, I mean, Haaland again, inevitable. Ryan Cherky showing out, showing
finally
his quality. Showing his quality. He's got a few goals, a few assists on the season. Want to be seeing more of him. But again, the story really just comes down to Haaland scoring those goals. Again, he elevates our team to a level, you know, that we wouldn't be out without him.
100%.
As any team, honestly, I feel like that's why we are so good, is because we have good players, and he's just the best on a great team, I think. You know, Phil Foden, Nico O'Reilly getting involved as well. Two players who I think have had really good starts to this season so far. Phil Foden, I want a little bit more of him in terms of goals and assists, but in terms of performance, the guy's playing really well. Nico O'Reilly, this kid, it's the academy players. It's what you want to see. You want to see academy players building up, getting game time, and he takes advantage of it. I mean, we bought Aiden Nori in the summer, but Nico O'Reilly holding down that left back position over the new signing lately.
I mean, he's exactly what you've been hoping for out of the City Academy. A player that not only shows great promise coming through, but also performs in the few minutes that they are given. And then when they are hopefully, you know, eventually given the minutes to expand upon, they do well. And that's what he's done. He's taken his advantage. He's taken advantage of the opportunities he's been given.
Yeah.
And honestly, if he continues to play like this the rest of the year, an England call-up into that World Cup squad is not a far-fetched idea.
It's not
at all.
He's gotten called up to the squad, like this upcoming November squad, I believe. You know, obviously it's not the final
World
squad.
Cup
Getting
squad,
into the
he
World
may
Cup,
be able to.
I think he could, honestly. And you know, he is a midfielder
Luke Shaw
by heart.
Got the World Cup year.
I don't know.
Now.
I think just seeing the way he performs at left back for us, he's really an attacking left. He's really an attacking midfielder playing left back for Man City. But this guy, defending wise too, he's insane. He's really good. I think he's a lot better than Aiden Nori, to be honest with you. I mean, Aiden Nori probably has a lot more going forward, especially coming into midfield, playing 1-2s, quick little dribbling and this and that.
For sure.
Much more technical. But Nico O'Reilly, I mean, this kid has been really showing out this year overall.
Yeah.
Again, though, it really comes down to Haaland. Big goals, big games. This guy keeps scoring. We keep winning. We got to take it into the Champions League game now against Dortmund, his former club. Hopefully we can catch another 3 points. We need it in the Champions League. Premier League we're doing right now. Champions League we're not doing, you know, as good as we could be. Dortmund, though, I think we're gonna win. I'm gonna go with the same score of a 3-1 to City. 3-1.
Dortmund's not really impressed me much this year, honestly, especially in the Champions League. They've had a couple of decent results, but just throughout this year, they've not been very good. It's hard to deny a 3-1, and I'm going to give out a little bit of hope and say a 2-2 draw.
It's interesting. We'll see what happens, but yeah, that's a Premier League roundup for y'all. Hopefully we can keep going, keep getting points, because God, I don't want Arsenal to be winning the league.
Tottenham United, Saturday, bright and early, 7:30 in the AM here in the US&A.
City versus Liverpool. It's going to be a good one, too.
Big weekend. We'll let you know what happens.